Hey, buddy. I'm playing Roblox again today. Welcome to my new adventure. I gathered my team to make it easier and more fun. I need to escape from the evil chef's kitchen. Watch till the end to find out how to do it.
That's awesome, Sonic. There will be a speed run through this interesting map, where you need to collect simple trophies such as candy and unique trophies. Gold pans. They are well hidden and don't lie on the main path.
Now we'll have to make bridges over the lava out of this delicious food. There's a burger and a pizza. Very cool. Buddy, please like and subscribe to the channel to support our team and turn on the bell to be the first to watch our new videos.
That's a cool bridge building phase. We've never had that before. Sonic, grab the axe from the wall and you need to cut your way through the wall. Then run along the ventilation pipe and don't forget to collect all the candy you see.
Look how much rock you had to smash here with a hammer. Good thing I found it. Now I'm running down the pipe, and I think I'll see the chief soon.
Awesome. You found another candy. Whoa! Look, guys. The Chief's on the right, and he's chasing Sonic. Sonic, run straight ahead, and don't forget to grab the gold pan on top of the box. Next, turn off the power and run to the fence to press the button to lower the gate. Remember that you will have to wait for the gate to lower, all the while running away from the kitchen, Chief.
Well done! Great job escaping from the chief. Now make careful jumps on those columns so you don't fall down onto the spinning spiked shafts. The distance between the columns is quite large.
Look, Sonic, you've got an interesting obstacle ahead of you with running tracks and laser traps. There's a gold pan behind the laser fence. Let's go get it by going to the top and jumping off. Try to do it.
Damn, Tails. I got trapped by that skillet and had to start over. There must have been a way to disable the laser fence somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so I got trapped. There are so many spikes down there. I really don't want to fall on them again, so I have to be very careful.
You did great and made it to the stairs on that moving platform. Climb up the ladders, and now you will have an interesting stage. You'll have to find the key to the lock. And to do that, you're gonna have to eat all the food you can find.
We found another golden skillet. Yay! Just 2 more items to eat, and you'll have the key. I've never seen this way of finding the key before. That's original.
I'd even say it's real magic. He came out of nowhere. We've already collected over half of all the candy. Look, guys, there's a speed race coming up. It's a lot of fun. Wow, Sonic, it's a miracle you didn't fall into the lava. That was a very dangerous moment.
I have now shown one of the places where the gold pan is hidden from the player. It's a very interesting speed run, and they've added air currents that lift me to the right height. There are also laser traps that are very dangerous, and now you have to make precise jumps to avoid crashing.
I've never seen a stage like this in Roblox before. It's a very strong stage. I think that if it wasn't for your experience, you would have had a very hard time here. Look at the dangerous blades in this tunnel. I wonder when this speed run will end.
Buddy, have you ever played an obby like this before in Roblox? Give me a like if you've played or would like to play. And subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of interesting videos with Sonic and Roblox. Up ahead, some janitors driving a floor cleaner. Sonic, what do we do here?
We need to find the code to the code lock. I think it's in the security room. Also need to look and check the other room for trophies. Great! We have the code, the candy has been found, and the frying pan is also collected. Now let's run to the laser fence to enter the code and continue our escape.
Half of the gold pans are already collected. I wonder how many I can collect. It wasn't hard. This janitor is no threat at all and easy to calculate. All right, the code matched, and we're good to go. Whoa! I fell somewhere. I guess that was the plan. I just have to keep going through the obstacles. The yellow arrows tell me where I need to go up.
Now you need to climb up by making precise jumps and resisting the side wind. When you pass all the obstacles and climb the ladder, press the red button to activate the bridge. It will lead you to another unique trophy.
Jump on that bridge that appeared from the wall and run towards the red pipes. There you need to carefully pass behind the wall and pick up another frying pan. After that, go back to the red pipes and from them, jump down onto the push pad to go further.
That was a great jump. Keep going up. Remember the side wind. And then you'll have a choice of 2 tubes. You want the blue one. That's your color. If you choose the red one, you'll go straight into the lava and have to start this stage all over again.
Wow, I fell into some kind of underwater world. This is so cool. I guess I'm gonna have to go through this green water on a boat next. But first, I want to get another golden frying pan. After that, I can start the boat ride. By the way, You can also choose a jet ski, but only for money.
Sonic, you forgot to take the candy to the beach! But it's too late to go back. There are so many different objects here. There are dangerous blades and laser traps. There are cool jumps where you can jump on a boat. It's a very long obstacle course. It looks like a windmill.
Let's jump on that diving board. It's gonna be great. Watch this, guys. There's a boat ahead of us that needs to leave the boat and do something to keep going. And maybe there's some trophies we need. I got it. We need to lower the gate like we did earlier in the dining room. And to do that, we need to turn off the power.
I think you forgot to take the one gold curry pan that was on the pipe a little earlier. Let's go back and get it. But be careful. Don't fall in. Jump carefully and accurately. And when you get in the boat, don't fall into the traps. Otherwise, you will have to go through this whole stage again.
I was just about to do that. Tails! Yay! I did it! Now I have to swim to the end of the river to continue my escape. There's no more traps. They're all left at the beginning of the river, so we don't have to worry about danger and swim to shore.
Good thing they put clues here, too, in the form of yellow arrows. Without them, it would have been more difficult to figure out where to go. Buddy, write in the comments if you've been on a boat at least once in your life. And give us a like if you liked it, or if you'd like to go for a ride.
You've already collected all 15 candy bars. Congratulations. I wonder if there will be a bonus for this one at the end of the game. There's a new stage coming up, and it's a big location too. Follow the yellow arrows, but first take the golden pan that is on top of the flower. The most convenient way to jump there is from the windowsill.
Climb up using the desk and lamps of this office. Look, guys, there's another candy on the second lamp, and then there's a clue on the wall with a pink arrow. You have to get something from Sonic's locker to get past the guard.
Candy seems to be overdone. I think I'm gonna meet a few more for sure. I did find a cute purple uniform in my locker, though, that the security guard will have no problem letting me in. And at the end of the hallway, I see a cozy green elevator. I think I'm gonna ride it.
Oh, no! This is a bad idea. Elevators usually break down at times like this, and you have to get out. I told you they break down. You're stuck. Open the lid on top of the elevator and use it as a ladder.
Now you'll have to climb up this elevator shaft on stairs and beams while maintaining balance and jumping accuracy. By the way, this test is quite difficult, despite the fact that you can't die in it. But if you do something not neat, you will have to climb again.
Sonic, you were right. There's even more candy. I think it's a mistake on the part of the creators of this game. Look at this new place. You need to get to the other side using pipes and paths. Be careful not to fall on the spikes. Also be sure to get the final pan. See what the reward is?
So I got all 10 of them, and it seems to have just given me an achievement that will be somewhere in my profile. No bonuses were given within the game. Oh, crap. This rolling vegetables at me stage is pretty hard. It's complicated by the fact that I have to run uphill, and the vegetables that can crush me are rolling even faster.
You still handled it pretty easily, though. Now, grab another candy and let's move on. Be sure to grab one box from the shelf so you can use it to reach the ventilation grate.
That's great! You're doing great, Sonic. Now let's run through all that vent pipe. And then there's a stage where you have to move down the hallway, periodically closing the steam vents, so you don't die from the steam they're spraying.
The first steam switch is to your right. Next, you need to climb the ladder to get through the gate without opening it. Oh, there's another candy bar in there. Considering that we didn't take one of them when we got on the boat and might not have found one or two more, the creators were wrong by at least 5 candies on the map.
Looks like my escape is almost complete, and all that's left is to reach the winner's court. I can see the street through the door windows. Oh, crap! I was too excited. I still have to defeat that boss, but I think it's easy. You just have to keep shooting at him and back up in a rectangular trajectory.
Sonic, you look very funny in that uniform with the bazooka on your shoulder shooting at the Mega Chief. But he doesn't have much time left. Let's finish him off and get to the finish line soon.
Our dear viewer, thank you for watching this Roblox escape. We hope you enjoyed it. Support us by liking and subscribing to the channel if yes. And now we move on to our next adventure in Roblox.
Again. Today I intentionally ended up in Barry's prison because I found out she got an upgrade. So me and my friends decided to find out what they are.
Hello, everyone. Let's start our new adventure. Sonic, let's set a new time record and take the first place. We must do everything quickly and without mistakes.
I see that you now have to collect coins throughout Barry's prison escape. This is very cool and forces players to explore the map more carefully. By the way, there is also a ranking for the number of coins. And in the training game, Sonic has already earned the first place.
Oh, yeah! That wasn't much proof that we weren't lying. Watch Sonic collect coins and do the same in your game. Guys, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to help us take first place in time.
This is where I sped myself up a bit, but check out me running away from Barry to collect all the coins. It was a big risk, but I made it and he couldn't catch me. To speed up, press the jump key constantly. It will help you.
I thought he was gonna grab you, but your smooth trajectory helped you. Did you guys also notice that Sonic was running away from Barry like he was running in circles? Well, that's the right thing to do. You gotta make smooth lines so you don't get caught.
I love that the wrench we used to smash the ventilator grills is back in the game. That's really cool. By the way, you can hit other players with it and the damage is really done. So if someone offended you, you can beat him with a wrench.
Guys, don't forget to also check all the restroom stalls to pick up any possible coins. And only after that, use the shovel to dig the passage to the dungeon. There are new features here too, by the way.
I don't know, Knuckles. I think everything is the same as before. Only the tunnel with the skull at the entrance has changed path. But otherwise, everything is the same as before. There's still one broken plank on the bridge and a fireball rolling around in the distance.
There were sharp spikes at the bottom, and it pays to be careful on the narrow plank you were now running on. And of course, remember, Sonic, that you can only dodge the fireball if you take cover. Just stand at the wall will not work. The ball will burn you immediately.
Shit, there's coins all over the place. It's especially dangerous to pick them up in this hallway. If you happen to have coins lying in the path of the ball, you should pick them up immediately after it has rolled, so as not to take any risks.
I think they changed the color of this dungeon. It looks more realistic. It's like we're in some medieval castle. And the guard is wearing knight's armor again. There are also coins scattered in different places, and you need to collect them all.
And I kind of miss the old version where you had to fight that dungeon knight. This one is pretty easy to get through. Also escape by choosing smooth trajectories, and then up the stairs and run to the elevator. There wasn't lava here before. It was just a floor.
There's a lot of coins on those stairs, but it's very easy to collect them. You're a little faster here too, I see. But all in all, it's very easy. Next up is your favorite stage with the speed race.
The energy drinks machine has been updated. Now you have to first pick up the can and then drink it. I like this trick. Barry's jailbreak was finalized in small details and it became even cooler than it was.
Oh, I love watching you, Sonic. Go through this phase. By the way, guys, look how easily Sonic jumps distances and always reaches the next object. That's because he always jumps from the yellow line.
It's been fun, easy, and great. But you have to move on. By the way, the yellow lines there are drawn on purpose as a reference point from where the jump should be made. Let's see what else has changed. We'll need to find a ladder to get into the vent.
I think that at most some details could have changed, but the general essence remained the same. The door of the storage room has changed, and now it is a full-fledged gate that opens with a lever. And of course, coins have been thrown in different corners.
Sonic, when you take the stepladder and put it in the right place, be sure to collect all the coins that are here. And maybe it's easier to get into the vent from the stepladder. I remember you having a hard time with that before.
I mean, it was so simple. Good for Sonic for collecting all the coins. By the way, guys, put a like if you also like to collect gold coins. Look, guys here really made an improvement. It turns out now there is a small platform after the grate, and climbing became easier.
Collecting coins when you have a powerful stream of wind blowing at you is very difficult. You can't do it at all without constant jumping. You can very easily fly into the sharp spikes and die. Guys, be sure to use this secret to pass this stage faster.
Now there will be a stage with pipes, where you will need to jump constantly and a lot. Sonic, be careful and collect coins. I think on the pipes they can place them in inconvenient places that do not need to visit just to pass this place.
At fast speeds, you look like a real pro. Guys, pay attention to how Sonic closes the valves and in what order. It's the fastest and most efficient way to spend the least amount of time on this step.
The last valve is closed and the way is clear. Let's go, Sonic! We've got to get out of here soon, though. By the way, there's usually a lot of coins in front of the next vent entrance, but it is especially important to pick up bags with coins. There are a lot of coins at once.
So, another stage of the speed run. Only now I'm being sped up by the airflow instead of the drink. Everything looks the same here. Same distances and the same principle. You jump next to the yellow line and easily fly to the next object.
Well done, Sonic! You got it right the first time, and according to the time, you're going for the record. Keep it up. What a beautiful jump you had. Nice jump and hit the right pipe.
The first boss fight is about to begin. Good luck, Sonic. I'm sure that you will defeat Chief Harry very easily because he doesn't attack you at a distance, but only slows you down. Immediately run for weapons to start the fight, and only after that you will collect all the coins.
Amy's right. First we need to get a gun and defeat Chief Harry. It seems a little too easy this time. Chief Harry's health scale is melting away. Looks like we have a winner.
I think that if he touches me suddenly, I will die immediately. That's why he slows me down at first. But Knuckles is right, it's already clear I'll be the winner. It was a very easy fight. Thanks for the support, guys.
Up ahead is my favorite slide in Roblox. You fall down, it's so funny and for so long that it makes me want to go to Barry's prison and escape at once. By the way, after such powerful falls, the jump key helps stabilize the character.
I really like this slide too, and I really love Barry's prison break. Let's go fly in the mine! Sonic, watch out for the laser traps! I think they've made them faster than they used to be.
I'm going to be dizzy. Why is everything so fast? Sonic, how do you dodge them at such high speeds? I find it very difficult, especially if it's your first time.
Knuckles, relax. It's simple. The easiest way to pass a laser trap is to catch it when it's coming at you. When it's moving away from you, it's a little harder, but it's doable. I love watching these snowflakes fly up with me.
Here, too, you need to collect coins before you climb up and take the metal plates from there to put them as a bridge. By the way, guys, when you put them as a bridge, be careful. And it is better to always use 2 plates to avoid getting trapped.
Sonic is experienced, so he makes do with 1 plate. But the second distance is very long, and it is easy to make a mistake and drop the plate down. And now it's time for the final battle, and hopefully it will be easy.
Seems like the rules of the game haven't changed here. Sonic, shoot the hands to disable the machine guns. Nice shooting! I don't think he's gonna last much longer. Guys, put the word good in the comments if you like how Sonic shoots Barry the robot.
1 hand left, and he's ready to go. There are coins scattered throughout the arena. It's best to collect them after you've defeated Barry the robot. There will be some cool changes that we will tell you about soon.
Congratulations, Sonic! You beat him. Look, guys, you're in control of the car now. You can drive it all over the map. This is really cool. That reminds me, we used to have auto steering. And here we are at the gas station. Another new place.
This place is awesome! By the way, we've already climbed to the roof. There's nothing interesting there. Here you need to take any object from the pantry, such as a barrel, and bring it to the fence to use it to climb over it. To open the back gate of the gas station, you need to put the barrel on the floor.
Now it's time to run to the helicopter and record your map time. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Put likes, subscribe to the channel, and write comments.
The helicopter's close, so let's see where I stand this time. It's gotta be first place. I can't wait to see the results.
I straight up love the update on Barry's jailbreak. Can you guys write in the comments and let me know how you liked it? Look, Sonic, you're in first place. Yay, that was a great adventure.
Hey guys, let's play some Roblox. Look where I am today. It's Barry's prison, but this time it's only his giant head guarding it.
Whoa! Just 1 giant head! Sounds a little creepy. Sonic, let's get out of here fast. By the way, guys, there's a free morph of little Barry's head at the start. You can use it to complete this map.
Hey, guys! Excited for our new game! What interesting obstacles are made here this time? I haven't seen these before.
Here comes Knuckles, guys. I noticed this time Sonic is jumping higher than usual. I think that might come in handy in the game. Guys, give us a like right now and subscribe to the channel so Sonic doesn't get caught by Barry's giant head.
So the button I turn on, but the head makes no sound and you'd think it wasn't following me at all. That's weird. The developers must have missed it.
Looks like up there she can't chase you at all. Quickly went off in another direction. Be careful on those pipes. You've got to get to the vents. Oh no! You've fallen down. Quickly run back upstairs.
Good thing Barry's head was in the other direction at the time and didn't grab you. It's all about jumping too high. You hit the ceiling and missed the pipe.
It's no big deal. It's definitely gonna work out now. Go Sonic! We gotta get out of here and fast. It's a good thing you didn't fall because of that player on the pipe. He was in the way.
Great! I've made it to the vent. Now I need to follow it to the toilet and then dig a hole down into the dungeon. Wow, someone already did that for me.
Strange dungeon today. It looks like burning lava at the bottom, but there's like huge icicles sticking out of it that you jump on. And now you have to turn on the button on the other side, so that 2 more stones come out of the lava and you can use them to get to the other side.
The main thing is not to fall into that burning lava. It's a good thing you know how to jump, Sonic. Oh, I think we're about to hit another lava patch. This time they drowned old machinery in it, and you have to jump on it.
The boys noticed that Ms. Anatron's head was there. We've already had an adventure where we ran away from her at school. It was cool and scary. Make sure you watch it if you haven't seen it. Meanwhile, Sonic successfully navigates the hallway with a fireball.
Well, actually, right now, I almost got crushed by that fireball. So guys, if you see it rolling right at you and you're far away from cover, it's better not to run out in the hope that you'll make it in time.
This is a very dangerous corridor. It's not as easy as it is when the balloon isn't hot. You can dodge it just by standing against the wall. You can't do that here.
Good thing it's over. Now up the stairs, and now you need to activate the lever to open the gate and still avoid getting caught by the guard's head.
Ha 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 ha! It looks more like a finger in a helmet with eyes than a guard's head, and it doesn't make a sound at all either. Sonic, be careful. Even though he looks pretty slow, you still wouldn't want him to catch you.
He was so close to me, and yet I managed to escape. That's really cool. By the way, here was the head of the grumpy grandma. We ran away from her earlier in our videos too. I think today we'll see the heads of all the characters we've ever run away from in Roblox.
I guess you're right, Sonic. It's probably a map where there are a lot of heads, and you can buy any head you like. Guys, put a like if you know these characters and like to play Roblox.
That's a hell of a lot of goals there. And now it's time for the speed run. Go, Sonic! We all love to see how awesome you always come through. You can see it really well this time. Do it the first time.
Oh yeah, I think that's the best Roblox dynamic I've ever seen. By the way, guys, Eggman's gone again today. I'm really happy about that, but how come? He usually shows up at least once every 3 games. Maybe he's dead or changed careers.
That's very funny, Knuckles, but I think he's just still blocked by Tails from our games. That's why he doesn't come in. This is going to be a big stage, by the way. When I get to the top, I don't have to look for the ladder. It's in the right place.
Good for Sonic for saying that! Guys will be able to save time while passing. I think this is especially important for those who want to set a new record. And I still have Eggman on the block list, and if he doesn't come up with something new, he won't be able to come to our games anymore.
Do you guys remember the secret to getting through this stage quickly? You need to keep pressing the jump key, and then you won't be afraid of the wind. There's gonna be a lot of jumping on the pipes. Sonic, be careful.
This is another one of my favorite stages. Since here you need to know the right order, so you don't waste a lot of time and be precise in jumping on the pipes. Otherwise, you can fall down and die.
If you fall and do not get on the spikes, you can still continue the passage, just have to climb again on the desired stage. This time, they also changed the objects at the bottom, and now it is a little bit more difficult to close the valves.
This is the first time I've seen it done differently here. That's a great idea. I like it when they add variety to the maps. Sonic should show the guys a trick that is available to you this time because of the high jump.
I think we'll definitely show the guys that trick a little later on. The last valve is left, and the way will be clear. By the way, high jump in general helps a lot at this stage. Less risk of falling down.
Here's the trick, guys. Use this high jump and we can jump straight to the top beam without getting underneath it. It'll save you precious time. Like it if you like high jumping.
And now there will be another stage of fast running with jumps. But today the distance is again very small, and you cannot even press the jump key. Still will not fall. The wind will throw you over the obstacle itself.
Still, Sonic uses the jump because it's both more reliable and more fun. And these white dots remind me of the snow and the fact that winter is coming soon.
After climbing up the ladder, you need to jump over the ventilation shaft. In the past, I remember always managed to do it in one jump, but now something does not work. So guys, jump in 2 stages and everything will be fine.
And now it's time for the battle with the first mini-boss. There will probably only be a head there too. Sonic, run right behind the weapon to open fire as quickly as possible and kill Chief Harry.
If I'm not mistaken, He has no arms and can only ram attack me. So the main goal is to get as far away from him as possible, and otherwise it will be a very easy fight.
This is some kind of kindergarten. He even moves slowly, even though that's his only weapon. I think he's got a couple more shots and he's ready to go. You can go straight to the next stage. Just shoot him in the process. That's all.
Whoa! You're not falling this time. You're running really fast here. They made another change, and at the end there's probably a huge jump to cross a big chasm.
Look at Barry's Terminator head. I've never seen a character like that before. Sonic, climb the ladder and fly up the shaft, but avoid the laser traps. I think it's just a little bit left, and you're very close to the end of the map.
You're right, Knuckles. It's not much longer. By the way, I've really been loving this mine flight lately, and the laser traps make it even more interesting for me.
Be careful, though. You've been pretty close to the laser beam a few times now. You'd have to start the stage all over again because you'd be dead.
I agree with Tails. It's not worth the risk for nothing, especially with a tough final boss battle ahead.
Congratulations, Sonic! You did it! And there was also a Pizza Daddy's head. Remember when we escaped from his creepy pizza place? It was scary. In this stage, you don't need to carry planks from the balcony to cross the chasm. A high jump is enough to get over them.
Looks like it won't be an uphill battle as it was for Chief Harry, because the only way this head can do any damage to me is to run me over. So if I stay away from him, I'm safe.
All true. But the moment you run away from him to a safe distance, you can't shoot at him. It's time-consuming. That's why some of the difficulty is still there. Plus, your shots don't take as many lives from him as you'd like.
I find it very convenient to shoot at such a big head. You almost don't have to aim. It takes up almost the entire screen. Come on, Sonic. You're just a little bit away from being ready.
Awesome! You beat him! Now let's go to the finish line. By the way, they've removed the car ride and the helicopter ride. We're going straight to the finish
Adventure!
line.
Today I'm playing Roblox with my team.
Hey guys, today Sonic will have to escape from this scary amusement park, which looks really creepy.
Hi, everyone. This is going to be a very exciting adventure. I'm already a little scared.
Oh, come on, Amy. It's no big deal. It's just a carnival park. Are you afraid of clowns?
I'm not afraid of clowns, but I'm sure there'll be scarier things here. This balloon is a reference to the movie It with the evil clown. And down there, it's like the toothy mouth of a monster.
Amy's right. There are worse things here than clowns. I've gotten to know this map, so I'll be able to tell the kids how to get through some particularly difficult stages.
I know this map too, and will give you hints as the game progresses. Nothing has been difficult so far. You just have to jump precisely from one obstacle to another.
Yes, I agree. There's nothing complicated on this map so far, but there will be more to come. And now, I have a question for our viewers. Do you notice any similarities between the obstacles in any of the locations I've played in the past? Write in the comments if you guessed what I'm talking about.
Sonic, are you saying that these obstacles have been in some of our games before?
And I think I've started to understand what Sonic is talking about. I'm not completely sure about it, of course, but maybe I'm right.
Now after I run past these gloves that want to grab me, there will be pipes sticking out of the ground that I have to jump on. And then there's a pipe that looks like a spiral staircase. It was the same thing when I was running away from Pizza Daddy. Whoever wrote the right answer, well done. If you haven't seen our video, you should watch it. It was cool and scary.
Awesome! I knew it! I knew right away you were talking about running away from Pizza Daddy.
I didn't get the point at first, but now that you're jumping on that spiral staircase, I know what you're talking about. That's a good point.
Guys, note that in this map, you have automatic progress saves going on. Now, we have come to a rather thin pipe, which you will need to run through, okay? To make it easier to pass, move slower, especially in the turns.
Sonic, you're good! You ran through that thin pipe so quickly and deftly. By the way, guys, it's been 2 minutes of our game and Dr. Eggman still hasn't shown up. That's great, but what's the matter?
I did, Amy. After last game, I decided to block him again for a while so we could play in peace. Today's map is pretty scary as it is. We'll have fun without him here.
Thanks, Tails. You did great. It's a much more relaxed game without that egghead, Doctor.
That's right, guys. And now I'm going to show you the first difficult stage in this game. We have a thrilling Ferris wheel ride ahead of us. But before that, we have to escape from an evil clown with a knife. And to stop him from chasing us, we have to jump into one of the booths.
Sonic! I think he's gonna get you! Get to the stall! Ooh, I guess we're in luck! No!
What's wrong, Sonic? I thought that when you jumped into the Ferris wheel booth, he'd get right off, like he does in maps like this, but he came in behind you and grabbed you. What are you gonna do?
I've never had this before, but now I think I've figured it out. I need to escape from the clown in such a way that he is far away from me when I enter the stall. It can be done by jumping on the platform, not by going up the steps.
Brilliant, Sonic! You did it! He's definitely behind, but you can still see him trying to keep up with you. That was a challenge.
Oh yeah, and that clown was really scary. I guess I'm a little afraid of clowns after all. Look how beautiful it is! It must be nice to ride the Ferris wheel like this.
I agree. It's really beautiful here. It must have been even better before. And on weekends, kids and their parents used to have fun here. By the way, my favorite viewers write in the comments, do you like to ride rides and walk in amusement parks?
I think most kids love amusement rides. It's a lot of fun.
I think so too, but I still wonder what the guys will write in the comments. And now I have to ride this free fall tower myself. There is no other way.
Oh, I rode one of those towers once. It was really scary. And this one took you to some kind of dungeon. The scariest thing about riding this tower is the free fall effect. I'll never forget it.
In this dungeon, you're in for a challenge. Be attentive and dodge the traps that this clown has prepared for you.
I know about this, Tails. It's not that hard. It's all about taking your time and passing each trap as it opens.
Sonic already has a lot of experience with these escapes. He's cool going through all these traps. By the way, they are quite diverse on this map. And in general, the atmosphere of the spooky carnival park is perfectly conveyed.
I think a lot of people may have difficulty passing these flying balls with spikes. To pass them easily, you need to get as close as possible, but at the same time at a safe distance. And as soon as the balloon flies past you, immediately run forward. On my example, you can see that it works.
Looks like there's a portal ahead of you. I wonder where it'll take you.
It's as simple as that, Amy. The portal is like a doorway to the next level. Now Sonic has to jump across a suspension bridge with very thin planks, and it's very easy to miss and fall into the lava.
I have a rule. When I jump on such a bridge and other thin obstacles, the main thing is not to stop. And these spinning fire things are really easy to get through. You need to wait for the stream of flames to pass you and turn the other way, then run straight ahead. Oh, I almost burned myself on the second figure.
I so love seeing how easy you make it look. I take it you were talking about those thin tubes, that it's best not to stop at them, right?
Oh, yeah, Knuckles. That's exactly what they are. If you jump on them slowly, they are much harder to pass. Now begins my favorite part of any escape. It's a high-speed run with jumps. I love it.
That's your speed, Sonic. Guys, when you pass this test, press the jump key at the edge of the figure you're running on. Otherwise, you risk falling into the lava. By the way, the volcano in the background, which periodically throws sparks, greatly adds atmosphere to this stage.
That was awesome! Look, you've got some more power up ahead, and judging by the color, it's not going to be speed.
That's right, Amy. It's a jump booster. Now I'm climbing rock ledges. I love this booster. Not only am I jumping higher, but I'm doing a front flip every time. It looks great.
The volcano looks even more beautiful from this angle. I wonder if we can get even closer to it?
Sonic's about to show us how close we're gonna get to him. I think for those who are seeing this map for the first time, it will be a big surprise.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Look, we've got another booster for acceleration. And after that, we're gonna run a little bit more and jump right into the volcano. Ah!
Oh my god! Sonic, I thought you were gonna die! You jumped right into a burning volcano!
I thought so too the first time, Amy, but it turns out it's also a portal. And now I'm going into the clown's mouth again to complete the final challenges on this map, which are going to be pretty tough. But I'll explain how to do them so that our viewers can pass them the first time.
This hallway seems to be getting narrower and narrower. What an interesting illusion, because it was originally so wide. I guess you have to keep jumping here, too.
That's the way it is. It's a carnival park. It's possible. And these traps are familiar to our viewers from many maps. And to pass them, you just have to carefully run between them.
That's right, Tails. The tricky thing about this challenge is that you have to choose the right path and dodge the glowing figures at once. The cells you're walking on light up and disappear after a few seconds, so you can't stay where you are. If you choose the wrong path, you will fall before you can dodge the figure.
You went through it like a master! cool. I definitely couldn't do that, but I want to get out of this park as soon as possible. What's this stage?
This obstacle did not lend itself to me at once. To pass it successfully, you need to run as close as you can to the glowing wall. After it rises by jumping to overcome the distance to the next one and so pass all 3 walls. It is quite difficult, but I'm sure that you will cope after my instructions.
Awesome, Sonic! You've passed all the tough challenges, and now you need to ride this roller coaster to finally escape from this amusement park.
Oh yeah, we did it together. You guys are a real team. Thank you for that. I sped up this roller coaster a little bit to make it more fun. And first I did a first-person view, and then I'll show you a distant view.
Sonic, look out! It looks like this roller coaster is going to break off and you could die!
Relax, Amy. It's another joke from the makers of this map. I actually landed perfectly, and our adventure ends on this winner's pad. And by the way, this is the most boring pad I've ever seen in all my games.
It seems the gas pedals don't work here, and they forgot to put the skateboard down to ride
Playing
here.
Roblox, and I
Bye,
need to
guys.
escape from a prison guarded by Peppa Pig.
Hey, everybody! Sonic, let's get out of here! I've never seen Peppa Pig guard a prison before. This is gonna be a cool and exciting adventure.
Oh yeah! Let's get this run started. Watch out, guys. When you jump on these cubes, be careful, because you can hit the ledge and fall down. You're not jumping at full power.
Tails is right, guys. Keep that in mind as you go through. And right now, give us a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos. We shoot the best guides to pass different obbies in Roblox.
After you get through this vent, you'll need to press the button on the wall on the right and manage to climb the pipes at the top before Peppa catches you. Use the quick jump to speed up.
It's so cool here! There are interesting toys on the floor and a whole farm with pigs outside the window. I even feel a little sorry that we have to run away from here. I would like to stand and enjoy the view.
See, there was a ladder right off the floor. Maybe we should have tried climbing up it. It would cut down on our time. What do you say?
No, Tails? It's probably not functional. It's just hanging there for decoration, but our viewers can find out for sure. Hey, guys, let me know in the comments. Did you make it up that rope ladder?
Shit. It's all pink in here. Did I just walk into the ladies' room? Good thing no one saw me and there's a shovel. If I use it, I can make a quick escape.
I don't think that was the women's restroom, Sonic. Maybe the creators decided to paint it pink like Peppa Pig. Wow, look how interesting the dungeon is. There's some new thresholds. Sonic, be careful on those cardboard boxes. They're easy to fall off, so be careful when you jump.
That suspension bridge used to be dangerous too. There were planks on it that would break when you touched it, but I guess it's different now because you stayed on it for a long time. I like that they added a green color to this dungeon. It feels like you're running on grass.
Guys, after these spiked trenches are over, which I hope you can easily jump over, there's a corridor with a big ball of fire rolling around in it. You need to hide from it strictly in the shelters, as it deals damage with heat and gravity. Don't try to just stand next to the wall. It won't work now.
Yes, that's right. And now I will show you a little bit in the accelerated version of how to open the gate and not get into the paws of the pig guard, even if it blocked your way to the room where there is a lever that opens the gate.
That was amazing! You were so close to him, but you didn't fall into his hands. The whole secret is that you run away from him in an arc instead of directly, so you buy yourself time, and he can hit the wall and get stuck there.
I like this quick walkthrough of boring moments like climbing stairs or taking the elevator. It's coolly done! Now for your favorite stage. Come on, Sonic! Show us some style!
I always say I love watching how clearly and quickly you go through this phase. For our viewers, let me remind you that you need to jump clearly from the edge of one platform to the other. Where there are yellow bars, take them as a reference point to start your jump.
And don't worry about that red spot. At first I thought it was a trap and I'd die as soon as I touched it, but that didn't happen. Now there's a stage change ahead. Previously, we had to get a stepladder from the pantry and carry it to the vent. In this obby, you don't need to do that, because there are already boxes there, and you just can't take the stepladder.
Very valuable advice, because the ladder is there, but I can't get it and it looks like a glitch. I thought I couldn't go any further until I found out that there are boxes there. To overcome the force of the headwind, press the jump key often, and you will pass faster.
Now there will be a lot of narrow pipes on which you guys need to be careful not to fall down on the sharp spikes. I see Sonic has also sped up a bit here, but he is already experienced and knows a lot, and you take your time when you play.
And now that Sonic has passed the pipe jumping stage, the 3 valves begin to shut off. Watch the order in which Sonic turns them off. This will give you the fastest speed result. But be careful when jumping to the first valve not to get under the steam jet, because then you will die.
You know, I really like that all the vents here are painted green. It makes it feel nice, like it's not even a prison at all. I'm about to hit another speed bump. Be careful on it, guys. There are very long distances, and you have to jump at the last moment not to fall down.
Wow! These gaps are huge this time. When we were running away from the cartoon characters in Inside Out 2, there were very small gaps that you didn't even have to jump over. The wind was driving you. Good thing you got through them, Sonic.
Yeah! Good thing you didn't fall. Now let's go up the stairs, and then you have to make a long and high jump to get into the vent. Guys, if you don't make it to the top right away, it's okay. You can land down, and from there you can jump to the right place again.
Nice jump, Sonic. Looks like you made it to the battle with the first boss. Wow, it's Mama Peppa who's about to attack you. Hurry up and grab the Cookie Zuka to kill her.
Knuckles is Chief Mama Peppa. Good thing I got to my weapon quickly, and now I can attack her. Don't you guys think she's not attacking me at all? I think there's some kind of glitch, and the developers of this obby made a mistake. She's supposed to be fighting, and now I'm just shooting at her like a target.
Yeah! She doesn't look like a boss at all! Not even a mini-boss! After all, it should be difficult with him. It takes effort to defeat him, and here you just shoot her with a gun and that's it. Okay, so be it. Make it quick, and you guys give Sonic a like for his luck.
Congratulations! You beat her, even though it was easy. Let's have some fun with a very big slide ahead of you, where you'll have fun falling down. Let's go!
I think they went a little overboard with the color green in this map. Whoa! What a fall! That's the biggest Roblox slide I've ever seen. Guys, if you've seen a bigger slide, post it in the comments.
Oh, yeah! That was a really fun slide down the hill. And what a great spin afterwards. Give it a like if you liked it. Now up the stairs, and then there's a dangerous mine with spinning laser traps.
Oh, guys! Is it just me? Or is the airflow blowing much harder this time and you're flying upwards at a very high speed? Be careful and dodge those laser beams. It's even harder to pass them at this speed.
And I love the speed in this mine. Sonic is awesome at Roblox, and he can definitely handle it. By the way, guys, did you notice that Eggman is still on the block list so he's not interfering with our game today?
Of course, Tails. You're doing great. It's a lot more fun to play without that egghead. And now it's the stage where you have to use the metal board as a bridge. You can use only one and not carry all three, but then be careful and don't drop the board down on the spikes, because then you'll have to start this stage all over again.
It seems like right now I almost drove myself into a trap and dropped the board down. It's a very long distance, and it's not as easy to put the board down correctly as it looks at first glance.
The moment of the final battle has arrived. Let's all take a look at the Peppa Pig robot, and she's gonna have 2 big machine guns. Whoa, Sonic, what's wrong? It seems you teleported to the other side of the arena, and the Mega Boss Pig lost you and won't attack.
I like her robot costume. Peppa Pig looks really cool. And it looks like Amy's right. Something happened, and she didn't immediately start attacking Sonic. Sonic, you're doing great. You did more than half the damage while she was thinking and didn't attack you. Victory will be yours.
Sonic certainly did well, but I'd like to point out that after Peppa Pig launched her attack, she took over half of Sonic's lives in a very short period of time. I think if she had started the attack right away, we would have had a much harder time, like in the last video, where Sonic was running away from Grandpa's house.
You're right, Knuckles. Maybe luck is on my side today. As I drive this great car to the finish line, I'd like to thank our spectators. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. It's very important for our team and for me, Sonic, personally.
Your subscription to our channel is especially important. After all, most of you watch our videos without subscribing. Subscribe right now because it's not difficult for you and it's very pleasant for us. Love you. See you in the new adventure. Today we decided to play Roblox with the team, and Sonic has to escape from the prison guarded by 2 guards. Barry!
I think that's gonna make my escape a lot harder today. By the way, the funny thing is that one Barry is a Coke fan and the other Barry is a Pepsi fan. Let's see who's the cooler of the two.
Which one of you likes what better? I like Coca-Cola better. What's your favorite, buddy? Write in the comments. And also, please support our escape by liking and subscribing to the channel. It's very important for our team.
Hi, everyone. I like Coke too because it's the right color for me. Oh, this is the big moment. Sonic, you're being chased by 2 guards at once. And it looks like Barry the red one has pulled ahead. But no, now everything's changed and Blue is clearly in the lead.
Very funny, Knuckles. But they could have caught Sonic, and we need to get away from them, not set up a commentary booth. Sonic, right now, run down these pipes and get into the vent. It's a good thing you pressed the button at the bottom in time to open the grate.
I hope there aren't any traps in the vents. Uh-oh, it was short. Now I need to get to the bathroom stall. There's a tunnel to dig. Oh, someone's already done it this time. And I'm going straight into the dungeon.
Scary place! And there's burning lava at the bottom! Sonic, be careful and make precise jumps so you don't fall in. By the way, there's a bridge up ahead. It has false planks that break when you touch it. It's best not to linger on them. And very quickly overcome this bridge.
Tails, you had the wrong information this time. The bridge was intact and nothing is broken. But the fireball ahead is still very dangerous. It can not only run you over, but it can burn you badly. So, Sonic, hide from it only in shelters. And don't try to run down the whole corridor at once. You won't make it in time, and the balloon will run you over.
Nice going, Sonic! Keep up the good work. Wait for another ball to roll and then run straight to the stairs to leave this stage. There will be another encounter with the guards at the top. I wonder if there are 2 of them this time, too.
Well, I'm about to find out. I see a blueberry, and there's a red berry. Damn, there's 2 of them. That makes it difficult. I need to run into the narrow room, activate the lift mechanism, and escape without getting caught. I'm showing you how to do it. I need to lure them to one wall so they don't block the exit completely, and use the jump key to escape at once.
Nice job on them, Sonic! Even the 2 of us couldn't catch you. Coke and Pepsi were on par this time. There are so many gaps on this ladder. Jump carefully so you don't fall down. It won't kill you, but you will have to go through the stairs again.
Oh, I remember that elevator. Now, you're gonna go upstairs, and it's gonna be a cool speed run. Run straight to the energy box and drink it to activate the speed booster and start this stage. You always do a great job with them. Let's do it all on the first try this time, too.
So far, Sonic is running this stage, and we are enjoying his professionalism. I want to give my opinion on the sodas. Coca-Cola and Pepsi and Fanta and Sprite and other sodas are very bad for people. And I ask you very much, buddy, to remember this and tell your friends that it is better to never drink them. And they seem tasty because of the huge amount of sugar in them.
All right, Amy, we get it. Just don't get mad. You're right. Carbonated drinks are bad for you, but you can have a Pepsi once in a while. Damn it, I can't get this ladder out of here this time. I'm glad I did it, but I've never had this problem before.
Sonic, you should have left the room with your back straight out so you could sneak the ladder in safely. I agree with Amy, too. It's probably better for the body. Buddy, give me a like if you like to indulge in sugary sodas. Let's see how many of us there are.
I think there's gonna be a lot of us. These are the modern realities. Sonic, now you will climb up the ventilation, go through the tunnel, and find yourself in a room where a huge fan blows. To overcome this wind flow and not fall on the spikes, you need to constantly jump, like when you were running away from the 2-berry.
Great job! Now you'll have to get to the top by jumping on the pipes. There is nothing complicated, but you still have to be careful and precise not to fall down. When the pipes are finished, you'll need to close the valves.
Well, for now, I still have to finish climbing the pipes. There's quite a few of them. Jump, jump, and jump some more. Finally finished with the pipes. Now I'm gonna start closing the valves. I have to do that because there's hot steam coming from upstairs, and I can't get past it. It's very hot, and it'll kill me. And to get past it, I have to close the valves.
Buddy, if you want to make the best time in this escape, memorize the sequence in which Sonic goes through them. First, you have to jump down on the pipe and shut off the far valve. Further down on the same level is the second valve. After closing the second one, climb the ladder up and close the third one. Now, the way is free, and you can go further.
Good job, guys. We've been through a rough patch with you guys. Also, we're over halfway through the map, and there's only a little bit left for a full escape. Sonic, we're about to do another stage like a speed run, only this time you'll be driven by the wind. There may be different gaps. Sometimes you need to jump, and sometimes you can do nothing at all, because the distance is too small to jump over.
This time, the no jumping option is appropriate. The distances are quite small. The wind carries Sonic from one platform to another. You can rest at all and wait for the end of the stage, because the wind will bring him where he needs to go, and nothing will interfere with that.
Well, I've had a little rest in the breeze. Now I need to make a long and beautiful jump. I think I made it to the vent the first time, and I have my first battle ahead of me today. Fortunately, Chief Harry is not much of a threat to me. He doesn't have any long-range weapons. He just flashes paint at the screen and approaches me to hit me with a frying pan.
But you still need to grab a weapon off the wall and start the battle. The opponent of their Chief Harry is not dangerous, but it is better not to let him get close. His frying pan blows are very strong and can knock you out quickly. So kill him first. Go, Sonic! Shoot with precision.
Take it easy, Tails. Sonic will have him in no time. Also, did you guys notice he got stuck in the table when he chased Sonic in the beginning? You can use that to make killing him even easier. Now we can move on. There are 3 buttons up ahead. Remember, buddy, choose the one in the center. If you choose any of the others, you'll just die on the spot.
This is a rather odd decision in my opinion. You could have come up with something more interesting than just instant death of the player. But now it's important that Sonic has no problem climbing to the top and not getting caught in any of the laser traps. And there are a lot of them and they spin pretty fast!
It's easy, Amy. When you get close to a laser trap, you need to figure out in which direction it is moving and move with it. Look, this time there's shorter distances between platforms, and you don't have to climb up to get the metal bars to cross. So much more convenient and faster.
And here comes the final battle with Barry. How interesting that the robot also has 1 blue arm and 1 red arm. And in the cockpit is Barry in a blue shirt. I think that's because the original Barry wore a blue uniform, not because Pepsi beat Coke, although you could argue with that.
Sonic, you're good. You started shooting at his hands from a distance. And you've already destroyed 1 red hand. Now you've got to kill the blue one. And he's done. Keep up the good work, but don't let him get close to you, because in close combat, he does a lot of damage.
Awesome! Congratulations on the win. Now get in the SWAT car and race to the finish line. Soon you'll be having fun in the winner's circle. I think you beat the boss pretty easily this time. I think you are doing well and very cool playing Roblox.
Thanks, Amy. I tried. And while I'm climbing up, I want to thank our buddy for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give it a like and subscribe to the channel to watch more cool Roblox videos. Also, thanks to my team for the support.
Great game! That was a nice escape! You still need to get all the way to the top, and I'll say it's pretty tough to climb up here, too. You have to be precise in your jumps and take your time. At speed, it's very easy to miss and fall down. It's not terrible, but you'll have to climb up again.
This time, we don't have a cool helicopter waiting to take us to the playground. It was made right here at the top. And there is not much choice of entertainment here at all. So, let's go on another adventure right now.
Hey, buddy! How you doing? Here's Sonic on another adventure today. He has to escape from school without getting caught by that strict teacher. Join our adventure! Sonic is already climbing out the window to leave the classroom.
Shit, he spotted me right away and put me in jail for trying to escape. But what's going on? Whoa, the floor started to collapse. Great, my epic Roblox escape from high school continues.
That's great. Here comes the fun part. Hello, everyone. Buddy, watch the video carefully and to the end to learn all the secrets of this map. Sonic will show you all the cool stuff that's in here. And be sure to support the video with your likes and subscribe to the channel. We need you.
Buddy, have you noticed that Sonic has already been collecting green money from the beginning, which sometimes lies on the floor, in the corners? Well, you need to collect them to buy jump boosters or a more powerful gun before the final battle. This is the first obby in Roblox, where the collected money can be spent right in the process of the game.
Look at the wall. There's a sign saying to follow the banana peels. You can't slip on them this time. Oh my God! What the hell is this? Sonic, hurry up and run. It's the weirdest monster ever. A garbage can with a pizza box and a rolling pin.
Yeah, that was a weird monster. It's a good thing I ran away from it. There's a room full of traps ahead. I know how to walk through those. And up ahead is the first jump booster machine, which can be bought with the money I collected earlier.
I'm interested to see how much it speeds you up. Now you have to jump up the pipes. Now I see it. There's a difference, but not much. And it doesn't last very long.
But it's still an interesting chip. I've never seen that before. Sonic, you're really good at jumping on pipes. But be careful. There are sharp spikes at the bottom and you can't fall. Now, climb up the ladder and it looks like you're gonna have to turn off that hot steam to get through.
We need to shut off the valve that's upstairs, and you have to dodge that moving laser trap twice. It rotates quickly, so it's better to pass it as it moves. Nice going, Sonic! Keep going! We've got the gym ahead of us!
I remembered to pick up the money from the floor, and now I'm running to the gym. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Just a corridor to run through. Oh no! I was wrong. I have to run away from the teacher. He's chasing me, and he's moving really fast.
I hope you took the shortest route, because this gym looks like a little maze. But the teacher catches up with you so fast that exploring the whole gym seems impossible to me.
Whoa! The elevator is taking us to the dungeon. Look how scary it looks. There's hot and deadly lava down there. Sonic, be careful of the obstacles. There are so many different ones.
How nice that we have a very experienced player playing in Roblox. It seems so complicated to me, and the distance between objects is very big, and the lava at the bottom is scary. Oh, and the ladder doesn't inspire confidence at all. It looks like it's about to fall apart.
The bridge had 2 crumbling steps, too. Okay, now I need to get on the racks. There's a dangerous board that breaks when you touch it, and you can hold on if you fall down.
Sonic, there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you fall down, you can immediately try again, and so on until you succeed. See what's next. You need to take the pickaxe from the wall and cut your way through. Remember that you need to choose those walls where there is a white cross. And in no case, do not touch those where red crosses.
That was a great stage. Now take the money and jump on the butthole. Whoa, this is going to be an interesting race with the teacher. Only this time you're racing against the clock. I love that every time on the blue trampoline you do a front flip along with the jump.
You beat the teacher. Now all you have to do is keep it up and run first. And Tails is right about the front flip, adding to the coolness. I think you're gonna win this thing for sure. The teacher's way behind and won't be able to catch you. Congratulations!
That was a great race. I love running fast. Look, there's a lever on the wall that activates some kind of boat. Whoa, it's a lava slide, and I think I'm gonna crash. Ah! Oh, crap. What was that?
It looks like you went down the slide into a pool of lava and somehow flew upwards. And then the impact, the boat falls apart, and you're on the roof of the school. Let's get out of here. And be careful on the ventilation pipe. There's a strong wind blowing, and it could knock you off it.
Ha 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 ha! Sonic, you fell off the roof so funny. 1 minute you're cleverly jumping over dangerous lava. The next you just miss and fall down. By the way, the wind is really blowing hard up here. You almost fell down again.
Oh, that's so great! I know this game. It's called Musical Chair. As soon as the music ends, you have to get to one of the chairs. There's always one less than the number of contestants, and it looks like you have to win the game to get through.
Looks like you're right and need to play through to the end. I've never seen anything like this before in Roblox. Buddy, look what you have to do to always win. The track moves while the music plays, but you need to be in the center of one of the sides to get to the chair as fast as possible.
The last round, and it's also the hardest. Let's see if your theory works, Sonic. Although I think it's right too. And it seems to be working. Congratulations on your victory, and let's move on. Hey buddy, comment in the comments if you know this game. And did you like the way Sonic played it?
Look, guys, there's an exit from the school, which means we're almost out of here and the final battle in the schoolyard with the teacher is coming up. By the way, here's another place to buy a jump booster for money.
But first, it's better to put up a ladder and raise money. Because when you buy a jump gas pedal, you can activate it with the action key and it will immediately start spending.
Fun stuff, but if you haven't collected much money over the course of the game, you'd better save it for buying super weapons before the battle with the teacher. Now, I will show you where it is and how to buy it.
If Sonic didn't raise that money now, he wouldn't have enough money for guns. Right here on the wall, you can buy a more powerful weapon for $100, and with it, you will have an easier time defeating the teacher. Sonic, show our viewer the difference between a bazooka that shoots tomatoes and one that shoots ducks.
The bazooka that shoots ducklings is given out automatically, and the weapon that shoots tomatoes you buy. And notice how much more powerful it is and shoots 3 tomatoes at once, which do more damage. Don't forget to dodge the attacks of this enemy.
Come on, Sonic. You almost killed him. Just a little bit left. Congratulations! You defeated that teacher, and now let's go to the winner's circle for some fun! Wait! You forgot to take the red heart on the battlefield.
Relax, Amy. I'll get him now. There's an interesting thing about this obby. When I pull this lever, a bus appears which will take me to the playground. And the special feature is that I get to drive it myself. So, I'm gonna go to the playground and get this heart, and then we'll go to the finish line.
Wow, this is so cool! Driving a school bus around the schoolyard is a dream come true. It's cool that you did it in Roblox at least. Drive to the finish line. Oh yeah, we just passed someone's bus.
Sonic, where'd you learn to drive like that? You're a great bus driver, with confidence. I didn't know you could do that. Whoa, look, guys. I see 3 giant trampolines over there. Come on, Sonic, let's show them to our viewers. This is so much fun.
Awesome! That's what the developers have done for us. I love trampolines so much. Look how high you can jump on a small trampoline. It's gonna get even higher.
Buddy, thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a like if you liked it. And be sure to subscribe to the channel. It will help my development a lot. Look how high I flew on the big trampoline. It's amazing. The most powerful trampoline I've ever seen in Roblox.
It was very high! A cool platform where you can still change the size of your character. And the traditional jump and speed boosters are here too.
I love this cool place. See you on your new adventure, buddy. Bye-bye.